Let's solve part C now. So we have to find out the level of the cost at which the workers will work for straight salary. Now let's do it over here below. So in part C, what do we have? We have this distribution of output between 0 to 100. So that's 0 to 100 over here. Now, when would the worker go for the straight salary? He would go for the straight salary if that would be at least as good as going for the piece rate. Now, the best worker, the workers with the highest productivity, what is the highest fixed salary that they can expect? Well, that would be the midpoint of the entire distribution. The salary would be equal to the average productivity of this distribution, which would be equal to 100 divided by 2. So that would be equal to 100 divided by 2, which is equal to 50 euros. Now, when they would get 50 euros as a straight salary, what would be the cost of measuring their output that makes them indifferent between 50 euros and the piece rate? Well, the 50 would be equal to, if the best workers make 100 euros, so under the piece rate they would have 100 euros, but they have to prove it, so they have to subtract the cost minus the cost of measuring the result, and that would give us a cost level of 50 euros. So that would give us a cost level of 50 euros, meaning that if the cost of measuring their output is 50 euros, then the worker is indifferent between going for the straight salary W or for the piece rate. But to go only for the straight salary, the cost must be greater than 50. Because if the cost of measuring the output is greater than 50, then there's literally no point for the worker to go for the piece rate. And for the sake of the example, let's just give a number. Suppose that the worker does make 100 euros an hour. So he produces 100 euros, but it costs him 51 euros to prove it. 100 minus 51 is equal to 49. 49 is worse than 50. 50, which is the straight salary, would be higher. So he would rather go for the 50 euros in straight salary, meaning that if the cost is greater than 50 euros of measuring the output, then even the best workers will go for the straight salary. And if the best workers will go for the straight salary, then definitely all the worst workers will do so too. Hope this makes sense, and we are done.